only. Agenda topics only. Agenda topics only. You may come at this time. Please state your name, your address for the record, please. You have 3 minutes to do so.
Good evening. My name is Cynthia Butler. I live at 105 Rodney Way, Covington, Georgia. I am here today. uh, Could you bring me that paper right there on the desk? I am here today because I was contacted by Jackie Smith to get all my contact information to be appointed to the Tax Assessors Board. Now, I don't understand why it's such an issue that someone that has served for 24 years does not want to come off the board, but they want to stay on the board. This is what I need to tell everyone. First thing, I need you all to know what my qualifications are. I have a BS degree in business administration. All my experience in corporate structure was in management. I supervised management for General Motors. I supervised management for Grady Health System. I retired from Grady Health System after 15 years of service in Atlanta, Georgia. I retired as purchasing manager. Now, this is my questions to the board and to Jackie Smith. This is what I need to understand. Why my name was not on the agenda, being appointed to the Tax Assessors Board, when I was contacted, told to be here today to be acknowledged. Does the commissioners in each district have the right to make their appointments to the district? Should a board member live in the district they represent? Is there any discrimination going on up here in Newton County? Why you don't want a black female on the Tax Assessors Board that is well qualified? I need to know if you all are being discriminatory. I need to know that from the board, and I need these questions answered by Jackie Smith. She's the one contacted me, said my name would be on the agenda. I need her to answer all these questions. Is a discrimination case up here for me? Cynthia Butler, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else? Anyone else? Thank you. Next, agenda topics only. Right. Please state your name, your address for the record, please. Miss-
My name is Carlita Reed. I live at 55 Tully Road, Covington, Georgia. First of all, I want to thank you for answering all my emails. I really appreciate you, Mr. Barnes. Mr. Cooper, I filled out an application for a business grant, a small business grant. And you stated that I did everything right, but present my application again. I didn't know you all had opened up the time to resubmit my application, and they denied me. Y'all denied me. You said I did everything right. Y'all prayed every meeting, every meeting. God said, you honor me with your lips, but your hearts are far from me. He said, repent. This is from God. You cannot run the city of Covington going in your own wisdom. God said his wisdom will stand. Man's wisdom will fall. This is a great city. We have to stand for righteousness. You can't pick and choose who you want to help. That's not fair. God does not pick and choose when he want to help us. Does he? Does he? He has no favorites. All I'm saying is do what's right. This is a great city. We're supposed to stand on righteousness. We can't do that when we live in a compromising life. God said repent. It's getting ready to get really bad in this earth. God said he's bringing a wind. It's going to be a famine in the land. He said, get water and food, but you can't pick and choose who you want to help. Woman of God, stand on righteousness. We need somebody to stand. We need people to stand in righteousness. You all are men and women of God. You have to have the character of Jesus Christ. And I don't see that. And I'm not mad because of that. Because if you didn't deny me, I wouldn't be here. I am led by the Spirit of the Lord. He speaks to me. I have a true relationship with him. You all have to walk in righteousness and walk in integrity. This is a great city, and all of y'all are great men and women of God. But when you don't have the character of God, your hearts are wicked, and that's not God. We got to love one another because God loves us. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Thank you. Next is the chairman's report. Hold on. Come on. So guys, these are agenda topics only. Agenda topics only.
Yes, my name is Joseph Reed. Live on Village Drive. I want to ask y'all about the grant. Because when I filled information out for the grant, I didn't really know, what I had to have, but I did get everything in. And they was telling me that I made more money. 1 year, the first year I didn't make, I made low, but it went up a little bit. So I just wanted to know the requirements of, the amount of money that you had to make to be able to get the grant, because they denied me. And they told me that if I tried to appeal it, they were going to still deny it, but it wasn't that much money. So, I mean, and people pointed out that somebody probably got the grant that made more money than I did. So, I just want to ask, what was the requirement of the amount of money that you had to make to be able to get the grant? Because I didn't get the grant, and I needed the grant for my business, you know? So I please somebody answer my question now or later.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Please state your name, your address for the record, please. Agenda topics only. Agenda topics only.
Good evening. My name is Geraldine Strong, and I'm here tonight for the senior repair home. And I've been trying to get some repairments done on my home. I need a roof on my house. And I turned in some contractors, but they were denied. So she asked me to send some more in. And everyone that I called, no one wants to come because they said that they're no longer with the program. So what must I do?
Thank you, ma'am. Someone will get back with you from the county manager's office.
Well, who that
Some-
might be?
Mr. Cooper, he will get back with you from the county manager's office.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Anyone else? Thank you. Next is the chairman's report. Tonight we have some special guests with us tonight. We're going to ask Pastor Cott and his team if they would please. Mason, and second by Commissioner Cowan. Any discussion? Commissioner Sanders.
Just want to put on record, are these the renewals or new ones?
Yeah, these are
They're renewals.
renewals
Okay.
of existing licenses that have been determined to remain in compliance.
Had to do it every year. Commissioner Edwards.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So we're not aware of any violations or anybody out of compliance, correct?
Prior to them coming to you, staff reviews to ensure they've remained in compliance.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All in favor? It passes 5-0. Thank you. Next on the agenda is citizens' comments. This opportunity will allow citizens to make comments. You have 3 minutes to do so. If you would, please state your name and address for the record, please.
Good evening. My name is Cynthia Butler, 105 Rodney Way, Covington, Georgia. I have a complaint how the senior program have been implemented. My major complaint at this point is vendor pay. I had Royal Flush to install a hot water heater in my home a few weeks ago. They were told by the county, the reason why they haven't been paid is because they couldn't get an inspection at my home because they contacted me. I've never been contacted by the county for an inspection. I've called on several occasions to try to get an inspection set up, and they lied on me. They told them that they couldn't get in contact with me. When I called the county to set up an appointment, I'm told, we'll get back with you. It's been several weeks, no one has gotten back with me. Now, I was at your town hall meeting when you first hired in. I voiced my complaints with Attorney Kennedy. She reassured me that things would be straightened out. They are not. And I need her telephone number to let her know that $800,000 we paid them, I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. And a lot of seniors have been put through a lot of changes. Now, I got 6 contractors that I owe money to. I don't need anybody else calling my home. I was notified yesterday. They stopped payment on Royal Flush check because they didn't get an inspection at my home. So I got on the phone today, called all the vendors that's completed the work at my home to see if they've been paid. Only one have been paid. Guess what? I never got a call, never got an inspection. So how did he get paid? And the other ones didn't. Now, I got other people that I need to get them paid. I don't want any more calls coming to my home. I don't want any more lies coming from Newton County. I need to have it fixed. I need all these people to call my house from Newton County, come and inspect my home. I've had 3 vendors that's completed the process. I've turned in the release form, said they did a great job. I'm satisfied. I need someone to come inspect their work so these people can get their check. It's just not right. It's not right. The integrity of Newton County is going down with our vendors. Now, if we ever get another program, how many people gonna wanna work with us? Think about it. You wouldn't. So I need you to fix it, Mr. City Manager. And I need you to call Attorney Kennedy and let her know I'm very unhappy. And I need it fixed.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else? County manager. Cool.
First, I would like to very humbly apologize to the board and to my fellow citizens of Newton County for my outburst earlier. If I have an issue, this is addressed to Mr. Chairman there. If I have an issue with the rules of conduct, I believe it is, that was adopted in 2016, can I take that up with the clerk's office during normal business hours?
Yes, sir.
And the flume that was up earlier, I did not find a notice in the newspaper for it, but if I'm not mistaken, I guess this needs to be taken up with planning and zoning. A flume does not require the newspaper notification, from what I can read, but that needs to be clarified. And also, I'm not supposed to address individual commissioners, so I'm going to address Mr. Chairman, Mr. Baines there.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Sanders has earned my respect, and I believe that I can wholeheartedly say I believe her when she says that no one has bought her. And just for clarification on my comments during the flume change, the homes that were, what Mr. Vincent told me, the homes that were to be built in his development were about the same cost as the homes that were on 3 and 4 acres. So those homes that our police, fire, and teachers could not afford also. Thank y'all. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? No, you're good, sir. Anyone else?
Good afternoon. My name is Taxpayer Logan. And Commissioner
Mason still owes me an apology for the lie that he told on me, that I was getting paid to sit on the board. So I know I probably won't ever get that apology, but how would he feel if somebody told a lie like that on him and his wife? Why don't he talk about the money him and his wife got? Since he trying to sit up and tell lies that I'm taking money from charity, I don't have to take no money from nobody. If I need something, I ask for it. And if you can give it, they give it. Cause see, it ain't nobody that's sitting in this room tonight, black or white, man or woman, that ain't never needed some help from somebody. If they say they don't, they'll lie. And so, Commissioner Mason, you need to grow up, be a man, and stop being a flunky for everybody. Cause Thelma ain't the one for you to play with, okay? Because see, I'm somebody's mother. I'm somebody's wife. I got grandchildren. I got children, okay? And I'm somebody's sister and somebody's daughter. So don't you ever do that to me again. So just grow up and be a man and stop being a flunky. Thank you. You have a Merry Christmas too, okay?
Anyone else? Anyone? Man, I'm saying that. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Fred Johnson, 1036 Highway 162. King's birthday coming up in January. Normally try to do cemeteries on that day. If you know of any cemeteries need to be taken care of, let me know, because I'm gonna just go ahead and pick one myself, you know. But anyway, we will be asking volunteers, for that on King's birthday. And about this home improvement for senior citizens, I've had work done on my home, and I hear a lot of people, a lot of the seniors, they saying they're having problems, just like the young lady said, and I know they're having problems, but when I was asked for something, I went ahead and got what they asked for. And I think that's the biggest problem, they're not doing what they're asked to do. But good program. I just hope everybody can get some relief from it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
Merry Christmas.
Same to you. Thank you so much.
Commissioners, my name is Faye Salmon, 668 Kirkland Road. I'm here to complain about this roundabout that started at Kirkland and Jack Neely, and everything has stopped. It has cost me a lot of money. Excuse me. I lost clients. The driveways are dug up. I spoke to Mr. Edwards. Thank you, Mr. Edwards, for taking my call that early. Two family members, the gravel hit their windshield, cracked it, and I had to pay for that. Now, last Wednesday night at 11:30, someone rang the bell and said there was a water leak. They turned off the water. I had to scramble early in the morning to call the family members because they couldn't come in the center. I'm dealing with the elderly. They have to go to the bathroom every minute. So I was closed. My staff lost money. I lost money. This is so unfair. And I need to know who's going to reimburse me for those costs. Mr. Cooper, I spoke with him today, but before that I called and I, excuse me, couldn't get an answer. It goes to voicemail and he didn't call me back, but I did speak to him today. The very first time I met with him, he promised that they're going to pave my driveway. Hopefully that's going to come through because it's nothing right now. And I'm really upset. This project has impacted my life. I mean, it's past my bedtime. I'm a senior citizen. I go to bed early. And this is very annoying. So I'd like some explanation because Mr. Cooper said It's not a county project. Well, someone hired these people to do the project, and the water line busted, and I don't know, so it's really very annoying.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else?
Denise Williams, Newton County, Georgia. My issue is to Mr. Cooper, because you're the county manager, you over day-to-day operation. And a lot of the seniors have been calling us about, getting their repairs done on their house, and they dialed this number, 404-295-0871. The voicemail is full. They can't leave a message. So, multiple other seniors said you call them from number 404-723-5060, saying this is my personal cell phone number and don't give this number to nobody, but I'm gonna help you. Well, I hope you know the magnitude of giving your personal cell phone number out and then doing county business from your personal cell phone. If you got a county phone, you should be answering the county phone. And most of the senior citizens that need these senior repairs, they have turned in everything. And what you need to realize, Newton County is a close-knit community. Everybody know everybody. So it's nothing that you're gonna do that is not gonna be repeated. So if you saying that such and such can't get no cabinet indoors, and then the person down the street got cabinet indoors, they live in the same community. They know each other. Most of the senior citizens, they talk to one another. So we need a standard operation on how we're gonna get these seniors what they need. Because you don't answer your phone, your assistants don't answer her phone. So when they call us, we directing them back to the commissioners because we can't even get you. So it need to be a standard procedure or operation. These seniors ain't asking for much. They just want their home repaired. And then they sitting out there in the audience at night only to hear you say, a lot of people ain't gonna get theirs done. But the main people that not gonna get theirs done, they were the first ones that applied. So is that fair to them? And then the young lady came up here and said that she did the small business grant. You told her she turned in everything right, everything and did everything right. Well, why didn't she get any other money for the small business? How would she know to resubmit if she did everything right? How she supposed to know to resubmit? She submitted everything. You told her she did everything right. So we got to have a standard operation procedure. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Good evening once again. On the Thread Nation News, I'm on YouTube. For all citizens of Newton County, you can see my work on YouTube. First of all, I want to talk about your monitors. They got brackets. You can hang these monitors off the wall so the people can see you. People out here, it's hard for them to see you guys up here. You got Christmas decoration. Ain't no kids coming here to see that. Put it out in the hallway, put some wreaths up. We don't want to see that. The people come up here, commission, to talk to you. They talk to you and tell you what's on their mind. But we can't even barely see you guys. Then I want to talk about, I spoke to you about the monitors, right? Get some brackets, hang them up so the people can see. Christmas decoration, put them on the hallway. Then I want to talk about the ARPA fund money. There should be a federal investigation on ARPA fund money. We don't know nothing about this money. Mr. Cooper here, he wants us to put it in the back, put it on the back burner. Don't worry about all that stuff. You're gonna keep on repeating the same mistakes. We've got to be transparent and accountability for this money. The people out here are still waiting for their homes to be repaired. 1 or 2, 3 or 4 special charity, special interest. They didn't got their houses fixed or buildings fixed or whatever. But it's a large population out here that haven't even got it. And here we are fixing roll with the money, giving it special interest. Who else you giving it to? I don't know. You could come up with somebody. But anyway, I just feel like you guys are not doing right by the people. Think about it. It's the taxpayers' money. You're giving the money to everybody but the people. That's a shame, man. Y'all should have some kind of concern about, you know, what you're doing with the taxpayer money. It's not fair to the taxpayer and the homeowners. They paying all these high skyrocketing property taxes, but you ain't doing right, Bob. You vote against this district, but she will never vote against these districts over here. So come on, man. You guys need to work together. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Why you got it so in for this district over here? I don't live in that district, so you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about the ARPA fund money. I'm taken care of. Believe that. That's why I could come up here and look you in the eye, man, and tell you guys are doing wrong by the people. The people need to come and hold you guys accountable. This place was packed tonight. I ain't never seen that many people here. But you know what happened? The agenda was so long, the people got so frustrated, they were ready to get out of here. Okay? You should have put the comments ahead of all the agenda so that people could have came up here and voiced their concern about what's going on in this county, what's going on with their tax dollars, and be held accountable for it. Mr. Cooper, come on, man. I don't even know where to start with you. It's just, I don't know. You want to do what you want to do with federal funds.
Thank you, sir. Greatly
I appreciate
you.
it all.
Appreciate you, sir.
Mr. Barnes.
Thank you. Commissioner Sanders.
First today. God, thank you. So I want to thank the commissioners for implementing or approving the adoption of the mental health initiative. This came from ACCG. ACCG sent us this initiative in September, and I've been sending emails after emails after emails when we're going to put this on the agenda, because today was the last day we can adopt this mental health initiative along with all the other counties. And why ACCG want to put this in place is because they're going to be fighting for us at the Gold Dome to get funding down to the counties to assist with mental health. So that's why I apologize for my many emails, commissioners, but that's why I was trying to get this adopted so we can assist with our lobbyists getting funding down to our county. Also, we've had businesses, entities who are seeking information in regards to mental health. We have 100,000 or 200,000, I don't remember what we put in there when we did the budget, for mental health. They've been asking, they sent emails, they sent their information, and we have not responded to them in regards to that funding for the ARPA funds to assist. It was put in place to coincide with law enforcement and to work with them as well, and also the court system. So we have to see what we're gonna do about that. I want to also shout out Madison Harris. I don't know if you guys saw it in the paper. Her parents and Ms. Selman, they contacted me to assist her with doing the coat drive. She is a first grader who received funding for her birthday and wanted to use her birthday money to buy coats for her peers. And on Thursday, we actually went, no, was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, we went and donated 47 coats to Live Oak Elementary. And this young lady, that's what she wanted to do, be a philanthropist and give back to her community. So this first grader did this with her funding. So thanks so much for that, Madison. You're gonna do some great things. Just talk a little bit while I have this last 2 minutes. What we did today was very shocking, especially when you've done it for many years the same way. I swear I'm the first of many. I need to get a plaque on everything I've been the first of. I've been the first of many, of every change, every policy change, when it's time for me to do stuff. And he is right. I haven't normally vote against anything in your district unless it's something that's needed for the county. I vote with y'all. But I was told this, Commissioner, they trying to slow walk you down. Well, let me say this. You better walk fast because I was built for this. And I'm not going to walk slow. You're not going to walk me down. So you can keep trying, keep doing it. I was also told about a commissioner telling someone he's not going to vote with me because I called them out. No, I held you accountable. That's what we're supposed to be doing. You hold me accountable. You don't see me saying I'm not going to vote for your project or vote for what, and you're not voting for my project. When you vote against a district, you're voting against thousands of people in a community. When you're telling Commissioner Sanders, we're not going to vote to put a park in a district that's 60-some% Black, I'm going to put it out there, that doesn't even have a park. All the districts in Newton County have parks except District 3. When you're voting against projects, you're not voting against me. You're voting against the people here in Newton County, and please believe they are watching. Thank you.
Commissioner Edwards. Commissioner Cowell. Merry Christmas. Commissioner Cowell. Commissioner Henderson.
Thank you. I have a whole lot to say other than December the 11th at 5 to 6:30. We're doing our annual bike giveaway. I said I was not going to let nobody change the joy that I have of giving kids in underserved areas new bicycles, and this time might be a few used ones too as well, and that's fine. And so if anybody want to donate one to some kids, it will be at the West Side Precinct. And so if you come in and gonna raise a little bit of hell, I promise you go to jail.
Thank you. Commissioner Mason.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First, I want to thank this board for finally, the senior center will have a home on county land that's already paid for. We don't have to pay for any land, so they have a home now in District 2. So we're excited about the senior center. So thank this board for voting to make that happen. Also, Mr. Chair, on October 21st, 2023 at 9:40 p.m., I was honored to enter the House of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated through the Sigma Eta Lambda chapter, along with my 8 line brothers known as the 9 Pharaohs of Faith. The mission of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated is to develop leaders, promote brotherhood and academic excellence, while providing service and advocacy for our communities. This is what our chapter has vowed to do in Newton County. I also wanted to acknowledge my chapter sponsor, Brother Leroy Frazier Jr., my chapter recommender, Brother Joe Lee Jr., my chapter dean, Brother Marcus Griffin, and my assistant chapter dean, Brother Carl Settles III. I do have some of my chapter brothers that are here. They stood out. Come on, stand up for me. They stood up, held out until the end. Thank you, brothers, for holding out to the end. These are brothers from the Sigma Eta Lambda chapter. So we're excited that we're going to partner with Newton County to really make some great service efforts here. Also in 2024, I will be starting my mental health initiative. I will be working with Dr. LaCleisha Izzard, who is a licensed professional counselor and mental health expert. Our Board of Commissioners appointed Dr. Izzard to the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Development Disabilities Region 3 Advisory Council as the only Newton County member by unanimous vote in November 2021. Dr. Izzard and I, over the past years, have been meeting with our council members of the State Government Justice Center, Georgia Familiar Faces Project, to identify county gap areas for individuals that cycle through mental health, substance use treatment, homelessness, and the jails. And to build on this knowledge base, we will be working together to implement the Stepping Up Initiative, Startup Action Steps in our great county. Our Board of Commissioners approved our county to be a Stepping Up County in 2019. Since then, there has been no movement forward, and so the Stepping Up Initiative is a national initiative used to decrease the number of individuals with mental health and substance use conditions in the jails. We have met with our neighboring Rockdale County Stepping Up leaders, Commissioner Doreen Williams and Mr. Bill Carruthers, project developer, on key areas that may benefit our Newton County. And so we are extremely excited to start our 2024 action plan phase of the Stepping Up Initiative. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.